Hey, I want to do a quick little bonus snippet for you guys here. If you have been around for a little while, seen any of my videos, you know that I like numbers. I keep track of a lot of different things. I do a lot of market updates and things like that. So what we're looking at now, this is data for the whole city of Chicago. This is homes, single-family homes, houses, townhouses, condos, all that kind of stuff. I do a lot of videos where I keep track and report on what are the changes in median sales price and market time, month supply, things like that. But some other things that I am keeping track of here is new listings and properties under contract. And I'm interested to see what the changes in mortgage interest rates are actually, what kind of impact are they actually having on the market? Because we're not really seeing them have much of an impact yet in terms of the median sales price or the market time or the month supply. You know, these are all the prices are, if anything, they're continuing to go up. The market time is continuing to go down. We're still in a big time seller's market, and at least just looking at those, there's no indication really that those are going to go the other way anytime soon, not that I see. Some places where there are some interesting changes going on because of this, though, is in this right here. So properties under contract. So here's mortgage rates. This is starting in December through June. So when you see here, when mortgage rates were still firmly in the threes, you saw that this is year over year, properties under contract change year over year from June of 22 to June of 21. So when mortgage rates were still in the threes, you saw properties under contract were still increasing year over year until you get to, what month was this? March, where now suddenly this was a big shift right here. Interest rates were in the fours, almost 5. And by the way, this mortgage rate data is from, I believe it was from the St. Louis Federal Reserve. It's a website that has a lot of different data. If you're following this on YouTube, I'll have this. I'll cite it properly in the comments. So if you're watching this somewhere else, that's where that will be. But yeah, so once that happened, you did see that the properties under contract did decrease about 4%, which is what you would expect, right? And it might have been even higher, except for some of these people this month. Probably they had already been doing it for a little while. They might have locked in a lower rate earlier, things like that. So that helped them out, but once you get into these months here and the interest rates are just continuing to increase, now they're firmly in the low 5s these months, and now high 5s where this was and where we are now as of recording this video. Although I think they've gone down a tick, but nothing's ever straight linear, right? But anyway, these 2 months you saw 14-15% decreases in the amount and the number of properties having gone under contract, which you would think would have some kind of impact on prices, except that we're also still seeing pretty dramatic decreases in new listings. So for there to be any real significant movement in the prices of these of any asset, really, you need the supply to increase along with the demand decreasing. This normal supply and demand stuff, right? And that's just not what we're seeing. We're going to need to see some dramatic increases of new listings to offset the decrease in demand and finally see some kind of decrease in prices. So. And the supply side is where the problem has really been for years now. Even people blame COVID. It was happening pre-COVID. The supply has just been way lower than the demand can figure out, right? So anyway, so that's what's going on there. Sellers, if you're seeing this out here, we need you. If you're looking at this and saying, well, why would I want to be a buyer in this market? And why would I want to sell and be a buyer in this market? let me know. There are some creative solutions we can come up with. There's some things that we can do to work around some of these issues. Same on the buy side. There's always some kind of solution. There's always something creative that we can figure out. So it might not be exactly what you want. It might not be the ideal scenario, but it's going to be, better than doing nothing. So anyway, that's all I have for now. Hope this was helpful. Hope this was at least illuminating and something a little different. So my name is Jake Lyons with At Properties in Chicago, and that's all I have for now. I'm going to stop before I continue to ramble on too much. So if you are not following me on Instagram or YouTube yet, I would recommend it. I'm going to be coming out with some videos soon about some thoughts that I have on the economy in general, on the housing market in general, on a national level and a local level, and just how all these different things connect, and all the fear in the market right now, and is it founded or unfounded, in my opinion, and some different things like that. So I might be biased, but I think it's going to be pretty good. So anyway, all right, I'm officially rambling. I'm going to say bye now. Thanks for listening.